A man sells a book at a profit of 20%. If he had bought it at 20% less and sold it for rupees 18 less, he would have gained 25%. Find the cost price of the book. So here there are two cases. In the first case, the man is selling a book at a certain sales price and buying it at a certain cost price. And with that selling price and cost price, he is making a profit of 20%, which will be expressed in terms of the cost price. So he's making a profit of 20% on the cost price. Now, if he had bought it at 20% less, so now the second condition is that if he had bought at 20% less, that is the cost price is lesser by 20% and sold it for rupees 18 less, that is the selling price is reduced by rupees 18, then he would have gained 25% on his cost price. So now we have to find the cost price of the book. So let's do a quick analysis of these two sets of information. So we have cost price, selling price, and profit. So in the first case, let's say the cost price is X, the selling price is Y, this is in terms of rupees, and the profit is 20%. Now 20% will be expressed in terms of the cost price. So the profit is 20% of X. So 20% of X, or in other terms we can write 0.2 times X. Now in the second case, if he had bought it at 20% less, so if the cost price is reduced by 20%, so the remaining cost price is 80% of the original cost price. So if the cost price is 0.8 times X and sold it for rupees 18 less, so the selling price is Y rupees, so the new selling price has to be reduced by 18 rupees, so Y minus 18. Then he would have gained 25%. So 25% on the investment, on the cost price. So his new profit would be 25% of the cost price. So that is 0.8 times X. This is the cost price, and 25% of this, so multiplied by 0.25. So here we have two variables X and Y, and we have two equations. So that is what is needed to solve this problem. So now let's put the standard formula, that is profit is equal to selling price minus the cost price. And we know all the three. So let's try to solve this equation. So in the first scenario, profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. So selling price is Y. So Y minus X, which is the cost price, is equal to the profit, which is 0.2 times X. So let's move this X on this side, and it has a negative sign, so it will become positive. So or Y is equal to 0.2x plus X, or Y is equal to 1.2 times X. So this is our first equation. Now again the second equation, so selling price, which is Y minus 18, so Y minus 18 minus the cost price, so minus the cost price, which is 0.8 times X, so 0.8x is equal to the profit, which is 0.8x multiplied by 0.25. So we can also write this in terms of 0.25 multiplied by 0.8x. So, or y minus 18 minus 0.8x is equal to, so let's calculate this. 8 5s are 40, 4 carry over, and 8 2s are 16 plus 4 is 20, so 200. And now putting the decimal at 3 places, so this becomes 0.2 times x. So let's bring this x also on this side. So, or y minus 18 is equal to 0.2 x plus 0.8x, or y minus 18 is equal to, so 0.8 plus 0.2 is 1, so 1 time x, which is x. So this is our second equation. Now let's put the value of y in this equation. So in this equation, so then we get, so here y minus 18 is equal to x and y is equal to 1.2x. So instead of y, we'll put 1.2 times x minus 18 is equal to x. So let's bring this x on this side and 18 on this side. So 1.2x, and here x is positive, so it becomes negative, minus x is equal to 18. Here is negative, so when we bring it on the other side, it will become positive. So equals to 18. 1.2x minus x is 0.2x, so 0.2x is equal to 18. So x is equal to 18 divided by 0.2. So we can remove this decimal and put a 0 here. And 180 divided by 2. So 2 9s are 18 and a 0. So x is equal to 90 rupees. And x is our cost price, and we have to find the cost price of the book. So our cost price is 90 rupees.